Is the room in use? Is the room in use? Nothing heard. This is Victor Echo 9, Zulu Papa. The name is Warner's New Brunswick for the Triple F Net. Is there any emergency or priority traffic for the net? Nothing heard. Are there any announcements for the net?
VE9CD. VE9CD.
Victor Echo 9, Charlie Delta, go ahead with your announcement.
Very good evening, Don, and all on frequency. Two announcements. The first one is that tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. we have the regular hams and eggs gathering on Zoom. Anyone who doesn't have the information is asked to call or get in touch with any member of the executive for the information required. The other thing is tomorrow is field day, starting at 3 p.m. Here at 1165 Lincoln Road, and going till 3 o'clock tomorrow, Sunday, I should say. At noon on Sunday, we'll have an offer of chili, homemade rolls, and drinks for lunchtime. I would prefer, of course, if anyone's interested, to give me a call ahead of time, make sure we have enough to go around. And as far as the morning is concerned, tomorrow morning, anyone who would be interested in coming by to see what we've got set up and to see what we're going to do with CW, something special this time. Welcome until we start officially at 3 o'clock. So with that, we'll turn it back to you, Don. Thanks very much. VE9CD.
VE9CD, VE9ZP. Roger on that, Jerry. Good sounding audio, good signal there too, my friend. Are there any more announcements? Any more announcements for the Triple F Net? All right, all quiet there. So let's get started. It is 8:02 and Friday night, June 25th. CQ, this is Victor Echo 9, Zulu Papa. The name is Don. Location is Ruscigornish, New Brunswick. I'll be your net controller this evening. And we usually have a topic of discussion for the evening. And this evening's topic is, what kinds of test gear do you have or want? Once again, the topic of discussion, what kind of test gear do you have or want? So with that being said, we'll take a short standby and see if we can get any check-ins to the Triple F Net. This is VE9ZP Don, your net controller. Any check-ins, please come now.
Victor Echo 9, Mike Oscar.
Victor Echo 9, Oscar Romeo. All right, we've got two to start there. Very fine gentleman there. I think we're even upstanding too. VE9, Mike Oscar, come on in, Malcolm, with any comments for the net?
Well, Don, I don't know about upstanding, but anyway, I'm standing up right now. But anyway, VE9ZP, VE9MO, hi to all in the group. Hi there, Charles, and just to say, Jerry's sounding good on his new FT70. I don't think he has his call sign in his radio yet, but I'm sure that will come. So there's probably lots of little things he has to do. So. Anyway, test gear, I have a Nano VNA, and for now that's good for me to test out some of my antennas from time to time. So anyway, in the future, I don't know, I haven't really haven't really given it much consideration. I don't. I'm pretty much a plug and play. I build the odd antenna, but other than that, I don't have a need for too much. I don't think so. Anyway, I wish everyone a happy field day, and hopefully a few of you get out, so that would be good. Anyway, I'll turn it back to you, Don. Thanks for doing the net. Anyway, VE9MO 73 all.
VE9MO, VE9ZP. Roger on that, Malcolm. And I've been kind of looking at that nano unit, and kind of a slick unit. Very, very tiny. Oh, boy. Excuse me. Sorry about that. All right, thanks for checking in there, Malcolm. Good to hear you there. And yeah, I think Jerry just wanted to really hurry up and get on the digital side and try it out there. So probably next week we'll see his call sign pop up there on the screen. Anyways, have a great weekend there, Malcolm, and we'll talk to you down the road. Up next we have Charles, Victor Echo 9, Oscar Romeo. Come on in, Charles, with any comments for the net.
Okay, hello everyone, this is Charles on the digital side now, and I'm using a radio. This radio is a mobile 7250, and this is first day I've transmitted with it, and I'm talking about 2 inches from the mic. Maybe you can comment whether I should need to add or, get closer or further from the mic. But anyway, test gear. I have an older test machine called an IFR 1200. You can Google that one if you want. It's pretty handy for testing things. I have an MFJ SWR analyzer, but it's nothing compared to the Rig Expert 600 the club has, or if I won the lotto, I'd probably buy the Rig Expert 1400. I do have a Nano VNA, and I haven't had much time to play with it yet, so that would be nice to learn how that works. Of course, I have multi-testers, for testing voltage and ohms and so forth. And I'm sure there's some other things I'm forgetting. But anyway, I guess that's pretty much it. VE9OR.
VE9OR, VE9ZP. We're fine on everything there, Charles, and the 7250 sound good. Maybe a skosh low on the modulation. I found on the digital side I had to kick up the gain to, I think it was number 8. I think it goes up to number 9, and I'm just one tick below maximum on the gain on the rig, and I'm about an inch away from the mic, about an inch away thereabouts. So that would definitely probably boost you up there, but easy to understand. No problems in hearing you there, man. Sounding good. And great. Thanks for checking in there, Charles. And good on the test gear there. Have a great weekend, sir, and we'll talk to you down the road. Charles was at the bottom of that list. So we will put out another call for any more check-ins to the Triple F net tonight. Your net controller, Victor Echo 9, Zulu Papa. The name is Don in Russellgornish, New Brunswick. And tonight's topic of discussion is, what kinds of test gear do you have or want? Once again, topic of discussion, what kinds of test gear do you have or want? And with that being said, we'll open it up to any more check-ins. Any more check-ins, please, come now.
Victor Echo 1, Delta Echo Sierra Portable. Victor Echo 9 Sierra Delta Hotel Portable.
All right, we got 3 more in that call up. A couple of portables there. We'll start with Victor Echo 1, Delta Echo Sierra Portable. Come on in with name, location, and any comments for the net.
Victor Echo 1, Delta Echo Sierra Portable. Name's Don, Delta Oscar November. Down in the little town of Yarmouth, Nova Scotia. I've got too much for the net. White painter. So it looks like I need work the
all the different functions of some of these radios. Use a little FT70D right now. But in the other room, I have a 7250, a nice working machines. Get a lot of enjoyment out of them. And I appreciate all the nets you guys are taking care of for people to join in on. V1DES, back to net control.
VE1DS portable, VE9ZP. Roger on that, Don. 7250, good rig. That's what I'm using right now as well. Thanks a lot for checking in there, Don. Appreciate that. And you didn't answer the question though. What kinds of test gear do you have or want?
Yeah, I did answer. I'm a white caner, so test gear is really not appropriate for me.
Oh, my bad. Sorry about that, Don. I'm only on my first cup of coffee there, so I'll use that as my excuse. Anyways, yeah, I fully got it. No worries there. Once again, Don, thanks a lot for checking in there, sir, and have yourself a great weekend, and we'll look for you next week on this frequency. So with that, we're down to the other portable, Victor Echo 9, Sierra Delta Hotel. That would be Scott. Come on in, Scott, with any comments for the net.
VE9 Zulu Papa and the Fredericton Triple F Net, Victor Echo 9 Sierra Delta Hotel. Scott from Sussex. Great to hear you at the helm there again, Don. And just wanted to let you know that we're coming through the VE9 SUX repeater located at the VE9 HPN location, and we were graciously allowed to have the repeater placed there at the VE9 HPN repeater site, and things have been going really good with audio there with the Fusion repeater, and they also have an analog side as well. So we're really grateful for that. I'm just going over in my head what I have for some test equipment. I do have an older MFJ 249 antenna analyzer, which I always find helpful. I picked it up at a ham swap event there, and it's done me well. It's pretty simplistic, a little bit old, but I'm able to actually plug it in. It works okay. I do as well have a multi-tester, which keeps me from getting electrocuted. And of course some SWR bridges as well. So anyway, I really appreciate the opportunity to come in on the net. Had a couple other stations in the St. John area there that we're listening as well, and hopefully they'll get a chance to come in. We'll catch everyone later. Thank you very much for doing the net there, Don. Victor Echo 9 Zulu Papa, Victor Echo 9 Sierra Delta Hotel, portable clear.
VE9 Sierra Delta Hotel, VE9, or actually VE9 Sierra Delta Hotel Portable, VE9 ZP. Roger on that, Scott, and we got 4 bars on you coming into the Fredericton VE9 FNB repeater here in Fredericton. So good signal, good audio, fine stuff there. That's working really good. Thanks for checking in, Scott, and good to hear you there, man. Have yourself a great weekend. We'll catch you next Friday. Up next, we have VE9 Charlie Delta. Come on in, Jerry, with any comments for the net.
Yeah, V9ZP in the net, V9 Charlie Delta. Very good evening to all who are checking in on the Fusion Net. This is my first opportunity to do that, and yes, as someone said, I haven't put my call sign on the Fusion radio yet. That's certainly will be done right away. As far as test equipment, Don, as you know, I have a mutual conductance tube tester. I have a multi-component tube, multi-component tester as well. Checks capacitors, resistors, inductors, transistors, and all that good stuff. Digital multimeter. I have an RF generator, an AF generator. I have a field strength meter, and of course I have the rig expert, version 600, which I'm looking after for the club, and anyone in the club is welcome to borrow it at any time for a minimum of a week, and longer if no one else requires it. So that's about it, Don. Back to you. VE9ZP, VE9CD.
VE9CD, VE9ZP. Roger on that, Jerry. Well, it's a good thing you don't have all that set up at once on the workbench there. You wouldn't have room for the actual testing, or the piece that you would be testing. All right, fine stuff there, Jerry. Thanks a lot for checking in. Welcome to the Fusion Network and the digital side of things, or the dark side, as some people like to call it. But good to hear you there that you're finally up and running there, Jerry. And many, many QSOs down the road. So have a great weekend there, Jerry. We'll see you tomorrow. And thanks for checking in. And Jerry was at the bottom of that list. So we'll do another call up for the Triple F Net here on this Friday, June 25th. And the topic of discussion, once again, what kinds of test gear do you have or want? And with that being said, we'll take a short pause here for any more check-ins to the net. Any more check-ins, please come now.
Victor Echo 1, Juliet Bravo Lima.
All right, sounds like you're going solo on this one there, Jim. VE1 JBL, come on in with any comments for the net.
VE9 Zulu Papa and the Friday Night Fusion at VE1 JBL. Good evening, Don, and everybody else on frequency there. And Brad was also in there. When I let go of the key there, I seen the Zulu X-ray in there also, so you can mark Brad down. He'll be coming there too. And the topic of discussion, well, I don't have much test equipment myself. I do have a VTVM I put together way back when I first got my ham license. It was a heat kit. That's about it. I got a couple of portable ones, but besides that, no, I don't have too much in test equipment. But I thought the topic of discussion tonight, Don, would be who is Montreal going to play in the final? That's what I really want to know, because I just want to know. I need to know. So I'm going to have to leave here and go in and watch the game and find out for myself. But I really thought that might be the topic of discussion. But anyways, go Habs. This is VE1 JBL, Jim and Ignish Bridge. Thanks, Don, for calling me
in. VE1 JBL, VE9ZP, Roger on that there, Jim. And I would tell you who they're going to play, but that would spoil it for the game there tonight. Hi. And yes, indeed, go Habs, indeed. Thanks, who would have thought? Mind you, there's a lot of little sort of idiosyncrasies going back to the Patrick Waugh years with Carey Price there, and hey, you never know. History does have a tendency to repeat itself. So stranger things have happened, and we'll see how the cards lay. Thanks a lot for checking in there, Jim, and good on everything there. Have a great weekend, sir, and we'll catch you down the road. V1 JBL, V9ZP. With that being said, I'll pick Brad up now. VE1 Zulu X-Ray. Come on in, Brad, with any comments for the net.
VE9 Zulu Papa from VE1 Zulu X-Ray. A very good evening there, Don. And yes, we have some test equipment around. We got a MFJ 269 here. And I also got a Flute RMS multimeter and a Bird True Line meter here too. And Jerry did have a call sign come up when he was transmitting there, Dawn. It come up as 1 Golf Juliet Delta Whiskey 0. And maybe it's somebody else's call. Maybe he's got somebody else maybe bought somebody's radio from them. That was their call sign in there, but it was 1 Golf Juliet Delta Whiskey 0. Thanks for checking in there, Don. Have a good evening there, and good evening to everybody on the frequency here. VE9 Zulu Papa, VE1 Zulu X-Ray, Brad and 211 Parsbro.
VE1ZX, VE9ZP. Roger on that, Brad. I thought I saw that as well, but I wasn't too sure. It didn't really make much sense, but yeah, who knows? It could be something from the factory or something. Anyways, Jerry will definitely get that straightened out for next week for sure. Thanks a lot for checking in, Brad. Really appreciate it there, sir. And have a great, safe weekend. And we'll talk to you next Friday. And Brad was at the end of that list, so we will take another short standby for any more check-ins to the triple F net tonight. This is VE9ZP. The name is Don in Russagornish, your net controller. And the topic of discussion, what kinds of test gear do you have or want? With that being said, we'll listen for any more check-ins to the triple F net. Any more check-ins, please come now.
V9OR for comment.
Victor Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima.
Papa India November, VE9 PIN.
Victor Echo 1, Romeo Mike Juliet.
All right, we got quite a few there, and we had Charles with a comment there at the very front. So go ahead, Charles, with your comment.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that any radio that's not programmed or with the call sign cleared will show the Yaesu ID code. So every Yaesu Fusion radio will have one of those codes. I forget if it's 5 or 6 combination of letters and numbers. So that's what was showing up there. And anyway, and it's a real quick fix to add his call sign. All the best, V9OR.
All right, Charles. Good info there. Good info. And Jerry would have definitely taken note of that. So awesome. Another issue solved here on the triple F net. Gotta like that. Up next, we have Aubrey, VE1OL. Come on in, Aubrey, with any comments for the net.
Yeah, V9ZP in the net, VE1OL. Hi, Don, and everybody on here tonight. I'm on the VE9SUX repeater, operating from Hampton, and very pleased that it's there, and it's a welcome addition to what I can already receive from Nova Scotia. And I've got this and that in the way of test equipment. I have a MFJ antenna analyzer and inline SWR analyzer and multimeters and stuff like that. Anyway, good to hear everybody, and I'll turn it back to you, VE1OL.
VE1OL, VE9ZP. Roger on that, Aubrey. Yes, indeed. Good signal coming in on Sussex there. Like I said, who was it now? I believe it was Don. 1 Delta Echo Sierra. He had about 4 bars, and you have that as well, but it's solid signal. Yeah, gotta like that. Thanks a lot for checking in there, Aubrey. Good to hear you there, my friend, and have yourself a safe weekend. Up next, we have Paul of Victor Echo 9, Papa Alpha Lima. Come on in, Paul, with any comments for the net.
Yeah, VE9ZP, this VE9PAL. How you doing there, Don, and everybody else on the net? Yeah, I got a, what do you call it, a Circom power meter and SWR meter. I guess it reads both of them there. It works pretty good. I didn't pay big bucks for it, but I got it from China, so it's not bad, but it's almost pretty accurate. It works great for me anyway. But other than that, I got nothing else here, but you guys all have a great weekend coming up. V9PAL.
VE9PAL, VE9ZP. Roger on that, Paul. Good stuff. And hey, you know we're not all technicians here. That's why it's called amateur radio. So as long as we're in the ballpark, everyone's happy, happy, happy. Awesome there, Paul. Good to hear you there. And thanks for checking in, man. And we'll catch you down the road. Up next, we have Bert, Victor Echo 9, Papa Indian November. Come on in, Bert, with any comments for the Nets. What kind of test gear do you have or want there?
Good evening, everyone. Not very much to report. Waiting to get out of the shack there to go see the fireworks. We've got COVID-19 fireworks tonight there, so and test equipment, MFJ, I think it's 259 there. The antenna tuner thing, and that works great, and got a few SWR meters. That's all that needs the main thing there in the toolbox, in the ham radio operator toolbox I had. Still windy. Don't know where that wind is coming from there for the past month, but wind every day. Canadian won last night. Yay. Big game tonight to see who they're going to go against. So we hope it's going to be New York. Aye. Have a pleasant evening, everyone. Good beginning of the week. And happy Canada Day next week there. My memory is good there. I'll have to go by a calendar. Yeah, happy Canada Day because it's on Thursday and we're going to be Friday on the pleasant evening again to all, and enjoy the hobby. And if you can participate to your local field day over the weekend, great experience and a very nice place and setup to see usually.
VE9PIN, VE9ZP. Roger on everything there, Bert. Fine stuff there, sir. And yes, go Habs, go indeed. I think it's not who they're going to go against, it's who they're going to win against, is what you wanted to say there, Bert. Hi. Well, thanks a lot for checking in there, sir. Good to hear you there, Bert, and have a safe and enjoyable weekend, sir. We'll talk to you down the road. And last but not least on this list, we have Rob, VE1RMJ. Before I call you, Rob, are we live streaming tonight? If you could answer that, that'd be great. So with that being said, come on in with any comments for the net, Rob.
VE9ZP, VE1RMJ. Well, good evening, Don, and all those on frequency. Yeah, I just got home just in time, and I did miss it last week there. And trying my best with the summer and some vacation coming up, and some things coming up at work. I may miss some more, but just pay attention on the Facebook groups there. I try to put it up about 5 to 10 minutes before I get to start it. So try my best here. And anyway, again, hope everybody's having or had a great week. Weekend's here. I'm happy about that. Hoping the weather's going to be nice to get out on the trails a little more. As far as the question, the topic there tonight, I have some basic test gear here, ham radio related for sure. I got one of those fairly inexpensive nano VNA analyzers, and from what I compared it to, it seems to be fairly accurate for the price and for the features. It's quite a neat little rig. Also, I guess other than some other just basic SWR readers, the only thing I really would like to get is a set of portable dummy loads for handhelds. So when I'm experimenting with some of that stuff and testing, that'd be nice to have. But other than that, that's all on that. So I won't keep it. Everybody have a great evening, and 7-3 VE9ZP VE1RMJ.
VE1RMJ, VE9ZP. All right, Rob, good on everything there, lad. And hey, no worries if you can't make it on the on the net. That's all good, man. We're only human, and we do have lives. And it is summertime too. So after all, actually speaking about that, I've got to hit up Malcolm for a little bit of volunteer work there. The major wants to do a little something next week or next month, so I got to talk nice to Malcolm there. But good on everything, Rob. Appreciate you doing the Facebook thing, and also appreciate you doing the YouTube thing. That's very very good. Have a great weekend, and thanks for checking in, Rob. Talk to you down the road. Rob was at the bottom of that list, so we're looking for more check-ins to the Triple F Net tonight. This is Victor Echo 9 Zulu Papa. The name is Don in Russellgornish, New Brunswick. And the topic of discussion tonight: what kinds of test gear do you have or want? Once again, what kinds of test gear do you have or want is the topic of discussion. So with that being said, any more check-ins, please come now.
Victor Echo 9, Charlie, Uniform Huddle.
Echo 9, Victor and the Charlie.
All right, we picked up a couple more there. The first one, I believe, was Victor Echo 9 Charlie Uniform Bravo. Come on in with any comments for the net.
Victor Echo 9, Zulu Papa. This is Victor Echo 9, Charlie Uniform Bravo here. No real traffic, John. Just a simple hi, simple check-in, and hope everybody has had a safe week and has a great weekend. As far as the topic of discussion, well, what I have currently, I'm a new amateur, so I really don't have anything, and I really don't know what I want. So there you go. So anyway, with that, Don, I'll give it back to you. Victor Echo 9, Zulu Papa. This is Victor Echo 9, Charlie Uniform Bravo. Don here, coming through the Moncton repeater. 73 to all, and thanks, Don, for calling me in.
VE9CUV, VE9ZP. Roger on that, Don. It's something that, like, test gear, I find, is something that you do acquire over time. And I know I was fortunate enough to actually acquire a Bird Throughline watt meter. And man, I tell you, I want to get the there's a little kit you can buy for them, because it measures average instead of peak, and it's only like a $25 or $30 kit. But then it'll be right smack dab in the ballpark. But test gear is something that you do acquire over time, Don. So hey, in a couple of years, you'll be amazed as to what you've got. Well, thanks a lot for checking in there, Don. Good to hear you there, sir. And we'll talk to you next week. And up next, I believe, is VE9 VIC. Come on in there with any comments for the net.
Good evening, Don. Well, beautiful day here. And as a meter for VHF, I got the Charlie November 501 from the Iowa. And I also got a Iowa for HF, the Charlie November 901 for the HF. As far as antenna building, I got the Regis 830, which is working pretty good. 722 all, Victor Echo 9, Victor India Charlie.
V9VIC, VE9ZP. All right, Reno, good on everything there, my friend. Yeah, the Daiwas are pretty good. They are a pretty good rig, I've heard, and some of them have a nice big meter on them too, so that makes it a lot easier to see it at a distance. Well, thanks a lot for checking in there, Reno. Really appreciate your tick in the book there, and have a great weekend, sir. And go Habs go. And Reno is at the bottom of that list, so we're looking for more check-ins. More check-ins to the Triple F Net tonight. This is Victor Echo 9, Zulu Papa. The name is Don. Location is Russell-Gornish. I'm your net controller tonight, and the topic.
Good evening, Net Control, and everyone on frequency. It is Victor Echo 9 Delta Whiskey. It's Dwayne on the west side of St. John here. Not a whole lot going on my end here. Just checking into the net. I think it's the first time I've ever checked into this net. So, but the first time we've ever had a fusion repeater in the St. John area, out at the Hampton site there. So, as for test gear, don't have a whole lot there. Still only been in the game for a year and some change, or a couple of years now, actually. I got just a fluke multimeter, and I got like a Rig Expert HF antenna analyzer just to try to troubleshoot some issues here. I don't really have a whole lot of room to play with antennas and stuff, so I can't really do a whole lot of testing, I guess. So no change in the future, though. All right, I'll throw it back to you. 7-3, y'all, from Victor Echo 9er, Delta Whiskey.
VE9er DW, VE9er ZP. Roger on that, Dwayne. Good to hear you on the fusion side of things. And yes, we've actually got about a handful more people checking into the net on the Sussex repeater there. Sussex, not Sussex. You know the one. Got a brain fart. Anyways, good to hear you there, Dwayne. Have yourself a great weekend, sir. Appreciate you checking in. And we are here every Friday at 8 o'clock on in this room, CT Maritime room. So, hey, don't be a stranger there. Really like to hear you there, sir. So with that being said, have a great weekend, Dwayne, and we'll see you down the road. And Dwayne was at the bottom of that list, so we'll take a short standby for any more check-ins. Any more check-ins to the Triple F Net tonight. This is Victor Echo 9, Zulu Papa. The name is Don in Russell-Gornish, your net controller. So any more check-ins, please come now.
Victor Echo 9, November Alpha. Victor Echo 9, November Alpha.
All right, we picked up another one there. Nelson, VE9 November Alpha. Come on in, Nelson, with any comments for the net.
Good evening, Don. Good evening to everyone on the net. Just opened the radio here, Don. I just come from outside, water the garden. It
it's pretty dry out down here, and temperature is 21.4. We didn't get any rain for quite some time, so we got a shower here and there, but not enough. So we got to water it. And that's the situation here in Bucktush. So back to you, Don, and thanks for doing that, and thanks for calling me in. Back to you from Victor Echo 9, November Alpha.
E9NA, E9ZP. Roger on that, Nelson. Good to hear you there, mon ami. We do have a topic of discussion here tonight. Seeing as you just turned the radio on, you probably missed it. The topic of discussion tonight is what kinds of test gear do you have or want? And I'll turn it back to you for a response on that. Go ahead, Nelson.
Well, to tell you the truth, I don't have too many, Don. Just a regular station here, and we don't have much equipment for sure. But it's always nice to have some of those, and yeah. So that's the situation here in Bucktush. Don, go ahead.
All right, Nelson. No worries there, man. It's all good. As long as we can safely get a signal out on the airwaves, all is good. Yes, indeed. Well, appreciate the check-in there, Nelson. Good to hear you there, my friend, and have a great, safe weekend, sir. And go Habs, go. With that, Nelson was at the bottom of that list, as short as it was. So we'll take another little standby here and see if we can dig up any more check-ins to the Triple F Net tonight. This is Victor Echo 9, Zulu Papa Don, your net controller in Russellgornish. Any more check-ins, please come now.
VE1 SAT Mobile.
All right, coming one at a time, but that's okay. We'll take them. I believe that's Ken, VE1 SAT Mobile. Come on in, Ken, with any comments for the net?
Roger, good evening, everybody. Boy, I haven't been on here at all lately. Wednesday night's usually Fusion night around here, and I'm surprised actually I'm making it into the Truro repeater unless I'm actually bouncing off one of the ones in HRM here. But I just took my wife out for groceries, and I thought I'd turn the radio on just to see if there was any activity, so I thought I'd just chime in. I'm up at the top of Clayton Park in Halifax in my car. Over.
Roger there, Ken. Good signal. We got a good signal, about four every now and then, 5 bars, and good quality, strong audio, really good. We do have a topic of discussion here, and the topic tonight is what kinds of test gear do you have or want? Any thoughts on that, Ken? Back to you.
Oh boy, don't even get me started on that one. I moved to a condo about 5 years ago, and I had to get rid of everything I had because they won't let me put an antenna up. So I've got a little diamond, I think it's an X30 or an X50 stick that's about 10 feet away from the brick wall in my condo, and I got away with that, but it just got to be a hassle transferring the radio from the car to the condo building, so I don't even use that anymore. But boy, do I miss my HF stuff. I had all kinds of it and a nice tower, and now I've got my little 7250, and that's it.
Oh, man, alive. Well, at least you still got the 7250 there, Ken, and it's doing a good job there, my friend. Good signal coming into the FNB repeater here in Fredericton. Oh, jeez. Well, you know, things happen for a reason. Sometimes we don't know, but hey, might be an idea to look at maybe doing a remote station. You never know; it could be in the works. Anyways, Ken, really appreciate the comments there, my friend. good to hear you. And hey, at least you're still on the air, on the frequencies. That's always a good thing. So 7-3 for now, Ken. Thanks a lot for the check-in, and have a safe weekend. Ken was at the bottom of that list, so we are looking for more check-ins. More check-ins to the Triple F Net. This is Victor Echo 9 Zulu Papa. The name is Don in Russell-Gornish, New Brunswick. And the topic of discussion tonight, what kinds of test gear do you have or want? And with that being said, we'll take a short standby, see if we have any more check-ins to the Triple F Net. Any more check-ins, please come now. Here in silence. We'll go over round number two. Number two. Any more check-ins for the... Any more check-ins? Second call-up. Any more check-ins? Please come now. Still nothing. We're going to go one more time. This is call-up number 3. Third and last call-up. Last chance to dance here this June 25th, 2021 on the Triple F Net. So any more check-ins to the Triple F Net, please come now. No takers. Well, gentlemen, thank you very much to all 16 of you was checked in tonight. Much appreciated. Without you, it wouldn't be a very successful net. And just a note, if anybody does have any topics of discussion that they would like to have on here, you can just send me a note to my email address, which is Don, Delta Oscar November, Victor Echo 9 Zulu Papa, at gmail.com. And my email is on my QRZ page. But once again, that email address, Delta Oscar November, Victor Echo 9 Zulu Papa, at gmail.com for any topics of discussion that you'd like to have posted here on the Triple F Net. So I hope everyone has a great weekend. Stay safe, and go Habs, go. And I've got a feeling it's going to be New York that they're going to be up against. So with that being said, we'll return the room back to regular mayhem and use. And everybody stay safe. Have a great weekend, like I said. This is Victor Echo 9 Zulu Papa on in Russell-Gornish, closing the Triple F Net for this Friday, June 25th. And we will have the frequency back to regular use. Cheers, everyone.
VE9 MCA, VE9 MCA.
AJJ.